Hi all, professional Aquarian Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net here with a Venus and Aries message for you. Venus is in the sign of Aries for an awful lot of this spring. She entered it February 4th, and this is affecting the collective vibe. It's sending people out into the street. Venus in Aries is huntress mode, it's warrior goddess mode. This is a situation, this is a way of being in which Venus does not lounge around and wait for someone else to do her bidding, but she goes out and she makes things happen. Without thinking about it, this is self-actualizing, self-determining, and here is something specific you can do for yourself right now. You may or may not be aware that numerous federal databases have been breached, and your personal identifying information is now in the possession of people who are not even appropriately granted authorized government contractors. Elon Musk and his little band of engineers, aka hackers, have gotten access to the databases of the Treasury, the IRS, the Social Security Administration, the Veterans Administration, Medicare, many others. But these are ones that I mentioned that probably had some personally identifiable information of yours in them. Now, anytime there is a data breach, it's a really, really good idea to freeze your credit. This really makes it difficult for someone to set up new credit in your name. It's an identity theft protection, and it also makes it impossible for creditors to check on your report. The freeze is something you control. It is easy to do. If you later need to establish credit or open an account somewhere, you can lift the freeze for the brief period that you're taking care of that matter and then put it back on. It is something you can do for free. Do it at all three credit agencies: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. I am putting links in the box below that give you exactly how to do this. Secondly, you may want to consider setting up a bank account that isn't one that is already in your information. If you get Social Security payments by direct deposit, if you get your Internal Revenue refund by direct deposit, it is possible that your bank routing and account information are now in someone else's hands. So you may want to look into setting up another account, putting the bulk of your funds there and leaving just what you need for other, regular transactions in the one where the data is in somebody else's hands. And third, if you're really cheesed about this and you want to go the extra mile, you can file a notice of privacy violation. There is a federal privacy statute under which this behavior is illegal, and there are penalties per person whose data is compromised. An attorney named Elizabeth Booker Houston has a template on her website that you can use to file a complaint about the Treasury violation. If you want to go the extra mile and send it to all of the other agencies, that's up to you, but I'm putting the link to that also in the box. So remember, Venus and Aries, your own spark is fueling you. Take action. Take action. One more thing. This video is partially in response to a challenge that a group of other creators put out earlier this week. There are people around TikTok and YouTube who have been, you might call them the 4 a.m. Club or the Dreaming Women. It's a loose collective of people who woke up after the election in the middle of the night, had similar dreams, have had similar energetic reactions to things. And these women have increasingly, and they're not all women, there are men among this, increasingly found themselves online. And the current suggestion is each of us has our own tool. Each of us has our own way that we can go about dealing with the current situation. And if you want to find more tools, and I will be posting more, my next ones are going to have to do with reclaiming and cleaning your energy. Look for hashtag We Rise Together. Okay, guys, we can do this. Be brave. Xena Warrior Princesses, get to work.